Are you on TikTok?
Of course, you have to be.
I'm not on it
Why not?
because it's so funny. I feel like it's making people crazy.
I think you're right. Can I tell you what I read? I'm trying to figure out where this conversation, because I have so much I want to ask you. But
Yeah.
I mean, there is a study. Well, you know that they feed them like math and science,
Right.
all the good stuff, and they feed us like fucking
Dumpster fires.
Yeah, labias and fights and Topanga Mall robberies, and throwing up and fucking.
I'll just say this before, and I'll remind you where you are,
Okay.
so that you won't forget.
Okay.
But I used to say before I became a martial artist how bad I wanted to be in the store when one of these crazy massive robberies pops off.
I would hate for that robbery to happen near you.
Because before I became a martial artist, I was like, what am I going to do? Now, as a martial artist, I'm just going to run full speed and pick one guy and body check him, like hockey check him and put him onto the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
And then get out of there. And hope that somebody caught it on tape. That's it. That's.
By the way, he's not lying.
And if I drop my shoulder and I get like a 30-foot gallop.
Yeah. So it's Dunzo.
Dunzo. One of these kids is Dunzo.
So
worse than any jail.
So so that's, and you think that will, see, that's exactly what we need. And I hate for your shoulder to go through that, but I think you'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
So if you're in Topanga and you see the Flash Mob 30 and they're grabbing off hoodies and stuff, and you just say, terminate, zero in, you're going to go.
Yeah, like a.
Lower the shoulder, and you're not on skates.
Oh,
I'm
anchored.
Yes.
I'm anchored. If anyone has ever seen box lacrosse, I'm anchored, and it's it would be a viral moment, man. It would be so crazy.
And this dude's gonna go flying.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna go, that's what we need.
Well,
you'd probably get sued for assault. Isn't that crazy?
And that's the problem. You know,
dude, that would be so good. That's exactly
and
what we need.
And trust me, I feel for. Like, I think about what if I was in that mall with like Nash, my 3-year-old. You know what I mean? Now I know it's like I don't want him to see this stuff. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember I did steal once when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom walked me back to the store.
Mm-hmm.
Like, walk is a generous word, but she marched me back to the store, and she made me tell the woman that owned the store. I remember it was a Max Milk. It was me and another buddy, my buddy Ryan Gummerson.
You just put him on blast.
Gummy's cool. But that was one of the worst experiences of my life.
Yeah.
I was so shamed.
Mm-hmm.
I felt so bad. And my mom made me understand, like, you can never do this again, ever. So as a parent, if I'm standing there and I don't know, man, it's just like, it's so wild. People must be terrified that work there.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine fucking seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that in real life.
Mm-mm.
We've seen it on videos, yes?
I feel like I see it every day.
Yeah.
Every 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my question is, if the world's getting crazier, or are we just seeing it? But I don't know if that's always been happening.
Oh, no, it hasn't. Come on. You know, you remember New York. I'm a New Yorker, right? I bled blue. I bleed blue. I played in the Mecca.
Yeah.
I love New Yorkers. Like Tommy is this legendary guy that worked in our dressing room. You know, New Yorker through and through. Okay, worked for the Rangers for I think 40 years. He just passed away. Legend. He taught me. He's one of these guys that taught me what like being a New Yorker was, right? Which is true blue-born fucking New Yorker. They'll run into the burning building.
Mm-hmm.
Always. They'll save whoever needs to be saved on the tracks. They'll pick up the city and save themselves when 2 airplanes crash into the towers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, New Yorkers are the most resilient. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to be the type of people that I think would police that, much like the mafia probably police neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there's gangs that police certain neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering where are the people? Like, and what has driven us to say, you know what? I gotta go. I gotta get out of here, and I gotta film, or I can't run into the burning building. What happened? What happened to all of us? Because even me, who, has had a problem with that, thinking that maybe, I don't know, I hate bullies, right? It's part of my mentality growing up because I was small, and now it's just like, I don't, I'm almost like kind of let it all burn.
Yes.
Like, I'm starting to feel good about watching it and seeing how bad it's getting, which is really weird and uncomfortable.
Do you know what you're having right now?
What?
This is your origin story. Dude, because when I met you, you were a little bit more clean cut.
Yeah.
You were like, I'm gonna do my lines.
You're right.
And I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
You're going
everything.
Dude, this beard is, the hair is a different color. The beard.
Yeah.
You came in here drinking a fucking half a fifth. I'm like, what's in it? You go, don't ask. And you're like, I got a lot to talk about. I mean, you're vaping like a motherfucker, dude.
I feel, but I
you're
feel
liberated.
I feel fucking amazing, so clear.
You're Randall Wallace. You know what I'm saying? There's a great meme, and it has Mel Gibson in the 80s, and he's like this. And it says, me, I forget me the first time Trump is indicted. No, it said me voting for Trump in 2016. It was like this.
Yeah.
And then me voting for Trump in 2024, and it's it's such a good fucking meme. It's Mel Gibson, and that's kind of what I've gone through. I'm kind of like trying to get back to a little bit of a look, but I'll probably grow it out again. But everyone's like, "You're so scraggly," so I cut it for a little.
Yeah.
But you're going.
Yeah.
God, dude, I can see it.
Yeah.
You're going through your. Here's what I believe is happening to you. You are what I call a zealot.
Okay.
Okay, have you ever read Malcolm X? I tell people everyone.
Of course.
Okay, so do you know when he hated white people?
That was pre-Muslim?
I don't know. He hated them, and
Okay.
in one night, he dropped his hatred for white people because a guy in jail told him, or something, he read the book or something.
Right.
And he completely changed, and he was so on the fucking way of, and then he realized that the white man wasn't as evil as he thought.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're great, but I'm not saying what he. So
Right.
he's a zealot. You know what I mean? Zealots are people that have such belief in the system
Uh-huh.
that when they fucking system lets them down, they're like, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Because you put everything into it.
Right.
1,000% in. So it's like when I started comedy, I waited in a line
Yeah.
every week to get 2 minutes. And when I finally got it after months, I was bumped by another comic.
Right.
And it was my moment to audition. And the owner of the club said, "You don't have any credits. He's on TV." I'll never forget it. And I said, "Okay, that's what you want." I go, because I thought we were doing comedy.
Yeah.
But that was the beginning of what I learned what clout was. They wanted famous people.
Right.
So then I got an agent. I did a bunch of shit, but that's when I started getting credits, and then I would get all the spots I want. But I was a worse comic than other people that were trying because they were just doing comedy.
So
You're a zealot. You
So-
believe in the system.